Got some first alert weather days to talk about, starting with tomorrow. That severe threat arrives tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then we've got another first alert weather day coming up Friday and also for Saturday. Threats for severe thunderstorms, and primarily we'll be watching for large hail, damaging wind gusts, and then that tornado threat is low, but it's not zero, so we'll keep a close eye on that as well as we get through the next several days. For tomorrow, timing is going to be during the afternoon and evening, primarily between the hours of about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and about midnight. Large hail upwards of 1.5 inches in diameter, and then those wind gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour, where those storms are able to turn severe. Come Thursday, I think we're looking at a much more mellow day for most of the Metroplex and much of North Texas. That rain chance will primarily be for the late evening hours Thursday. We'll be watching our western and northwestern counties by that point. Friday into Saturday. It starts once again Friday afternoon and evening, but it continues into Saturday morning, and by that point, that carries a flood threat with it. Soggy soil, and then on top of that, we've got heavy rains that really begin on Friday and continue into the start of the weekend. That's where we'll pick up the bulk of our rainfall across the region. Let's walk you through futurecast for tomorrow, though. Notice tomorrow, first half of the day, we have very spotty showers out across the region, light rain at that. Nothing severe to worry about the first half of the day. Your morning commute, you may get caught in a quick sprinkle, but overall, no major impacts. You do not need to tack on extra time to your morning drive. For your Wednesday evening commute, that's when things start to fire off out ahead of this cold front. We're talking very scattered shower and thunderstorm activity. Not everybody sees this, but where those storms do set up, they will have the capability to turn severe. The ingredients are in place, so right out ahead of that cold front, as we get close to sunset, and a couple of hours afterward, that's when we'll be watching that threat for severe weather. Now, we get a little bit of a break from it going into Thursday, but again, it does return on Friday. For tomorrow, we have that level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe thunderstorms, again for winds and hail primarily, but we do have that low end tornado threat. It is very low, but it's not non-existent, and it does exist through the Metroplex, so we'll keep a close eye on that. But primarily, we'll be watching those threats for hail and for those damaging straight line winds. Then we get into Friday, and notice the heavier rain really starts to roll in as this dry line approaches the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and the rest of North Texas. There's our heavy rain Friday evening. That does continue into early Saturday morning before that cold front starts to push things out of our area. Sunday rolls around, and I think we'll be looking quite a bit drier by that point, with the exception of our far southeastern counties as we head into Sunday. When all is said and done, over the course of the next week, we are looking at rain totals widespread in that 1 to 3 inch range, with isolated pockets of 4 to 5 inches of rainfall. What this means for you, periodically check in on the forecast as we get through the next several days. Make sure you have ways to receive weather alerts. We do have those first alert weather days tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. It's just a very unsettled pattern that does settle in across North Texas, and it continues through the middle of next week.